All right, let's look at graphs. Now, there's a lot of graphs. You'll find with whatever graphs you're using through exchanges or on the online, that right here is a button called indicators. So that indicator button, push it, it's got an FX there. And these are all your graphs. A lot of bloody graphs. Anyway, the main ones I use, which we've got the first one there, true strength index. It does double it up. True strength index. Now, as you can see, this is comparing with Chain GPT. Sorry, it is crashing hard at the moment. Now, the general idea of the blue line, the TSI line. Now, when see it crosses over, so it normally always crosses over when it's going to change direction. But it also gives you this is another way of being able to sort of see your buying selling pressure. Now, normally, so say the signal here when it's up and above 0, and it's up over it, but once that blue line crosses over to beneath it, it could be an indication that it's going to start to sell and go down. Okay, same with it crossing over. See, it's come down here and then it's crossed over and gone over the top, which is a good positive sign of momentum. And then it builds it up back over the 0 line, and then it stayed there for a little bit before. See here, he's not sure what's going to happen, but it stayed a little bit here, flattened out. I do like the flattening out because it means there's a change coming. It normally just gives you an indication where it's at, but you just don't know where that change is going to happen. And looking at these lines, you're got to read them to see when that crossover happens. And not to say that it's going to come here and go back up, or it's going to keep going. Not 100% sure, but a good way is just to watch these graphs move with the time. Now, I've got this on the 5-minute run, so you can see fairly quick movement. But watching them as they work to see how these lines, learn these lines. Like, even though this is dropping hard, this could quickly make a rebound and come straight across that line and go up. You just don't know. But it gives you an indication of when the change is coming, which may help you in your buy and your sell. So they say, for example, some of the professionals say, if you look over here, if it coming down well below the 0 line and crossing over and coming above the red, then that's probably a good time to buy. And then as it goes up towards the 0, it crosses back over again. As they start to come and meet, like it could meet and bounce again, you know what I mean? But if you already got profits and you're not going to wait around, then that's where you take it. Now, obviously, again, this is when you probably need a bit more money. But this is a good way to look at change. So if you've been holding on for months, say you've been holding on for months and you take a little bit of profit and you're like, oh, what's it doing? And you see this happening, and you're like, nah, I might as well take now and try my luck elsewhere. So that is a helpful indicator and graph. And the other one is RSI, Relative Strength Index. Okay, and that sort of shows you buying pressure too, which helps. Because even though, so if you have a look along with this line here, if it hits up over 80%, that's when it starts to tell you there's going to be a change. And staying down here, see how low this has become? If you go back through the course of time, you see it never really falls much below that line before it comes back up. Okay, there, and same with it coming over 80%. If it comes up over 80%, you know the change is coming and it might be coming down. Yeah, so it does. I have found them helpful, especially sort of just reading the turns. Like I said, it's not, if you're using bigger money, then for a quick fix, it's helpful, but it's also having a look to, if you've got your money in there for a little bit, trying to make a little bit of gains off a little bit of money, then you may have to wait a little bit. But it's all about picking the right time. So even this time looks good. but you just don't know what it's going to do after. It might come back up and then fall even lower. So that's when you start using your other factors in with like what the rest of the market's doing and where it's at the moment, because it's had a really big run over the last few weeks. Now this has been a downfall. Change EPT has sort of just been on the down run over the last couple of days because it's peaked, but everything's still warming up. Money's still coming in, and you don't know, like, bull run's not over, and you just don't know where it's going to affect first and what's going to hit hard. So everything's all to chance like usual with this, but you see, as you can see down the bottom there, it's fallen really hard down this lower 20% mark. So there's a very good chance it may stay around there and keep falling, or there's a very good chance it's going to start coming back up. But how healthy it comes back up, we're not sure. But for really small gains, at least this is probably a good starting point to where I would have a chance of buying. Or, you know, like I said, you buy there and it could fall and you'll lose $50, $80, $70, and then all you do is just wait, it'll all come back. I was like devoed, kicking myself when I go back to, here we go. It decides to wake up. So I had change GPT around here. I would have somewhere around here, and I watched this spike. I only had like $400 in. I was like $500 in, and I was like $700 in front, $800 in front from this peak. Like, it was insane. I watched it at the time going, this would be interesting. I wonder if it's just gonna keep going. So I missed it, and then it came crashing down real quick. So then I just held onto it till I made some more small gains, or I can't remember if I held onto it or ended up selling down here and just making small gains. But I was $700 in front with about $400 or $500, which is ridiculous. That was just insane. And out of the entire year, it's only ever done that once. And I saw it out. I was watching it. It was 10 o'clock at night in bed, and I watched it happen and missed it. But it was fun to watch. And this is how you learn to read the market and to see what's happening. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. This is only information based, just to help people that are going to dive into it to maybe have a little bit better of an idea. So good luck, guys, and talk soon. Bye.